What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and welcome to the Cowboy Huddle. Uh, and there you have it, final score 38-31. A lot closer than we expected. I could come on this video and make a lot of excuses why we lost. I can come on here and say, bash the Cowboys for what they did and what they did do and things like that. I'm going to talk about a few things that I thought that hurt us. But before I go into that, I want to say this to start off with. This was game three for us, okay? And I just want to point something out to you guys before we sit here and start bashing our Cowboys. But I want you to bring something to your attention. We played three games already. The first game was the Rams. Second game was the Falcons, and then we had the Seahawks. Now, once again, I'm not making any excuses, but I want you to think about these three teams that we just played. Okay, these three teams that we just played over the last 3 weeks are teams that basically can go to bed, wake up the next day, and run plays. They're established. They're foundated teams. All three of these teams are Super Bowl contenders, and they've been to the Super Bowl in the past. Okay, again, I'm not making excuses, but what I'm saying is, let's think about this. We had an opportunity to win this game. We really did. We put up 31 points, and which we should have had more points. Uh, uh, when you think about the missed field goals and the one touchdown we should have went for, and we went for the field goal and all that crap, but whatever. But I just want to bring this to you guys' attention that, man, these three teams that we've played, these are top-notch teams that we played. And in each game, we was right there in the thick of the game. Okay? Rams, they've been to the Super Bowl. The Atlanta Falcons been to the Super Bowl, and Seattle. So let's not be so hard on ourselves, because what I saw today is a lot closer game, and basically we shot ourselves in the foot. We could have won this game, but due to the errors that we made, it hurt us. But overall, when you have Dak throwing another game for 472 yards, 472 yards, you guys might not think that's much, but personally, that's not happening. That's not happening with a lot of quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks are not throwing for that many yards, but that shows you that we have a receiving core that steps up when needed. We saw what Michael Gallup did. We saw what CeeDee Lamb did. We saw what Amari Cooper did. I heard a lot of people say, well, they was forcing the ball to Amari Cooper. We don't know what type of defense they were running. But overall, the good thing about that was we were able to find an open receiver. 472 yards. That is a lot of yards for two games. I think Dak threw over 57 passes. Okay. And what he threw, was it 3 touchdowns? I believe something like that. But in the beginning, I was a little upset. I'm like, oh man, we just killing ourselves. I got upset, but then at the same time, I start watching the game, and and I'm looking at the team overall. Again, you got to remember, we didn't have a preseason. We're still trying to work out the kinks as we go. Once again, we're running a new defensive scheme with a new coach. We got a new head coach, and this offense is basically an offense that's being ran by Kellen Moore, which I don't like. I mean, just some things about what Kellen Moore does, just it kills me. But again, we're still trying to find our niche, and to put up 31 points. That's a lot of points. And I know you guys probably not don't agree with me, but I'm looking down the road. There's a lot of football left. And we know we wasn't going to go 16-0. We knew that. And we knew there was going to be some losses. But just so happened for us, our losses came early. I mean, look who we got on the roster next. And I'm not knocking these other teams, but we got the Cleveland Browns, we got Arizona, we got New York Giants. So let's take a breath, let's just step back, and just look at the big picture. That we still have a shot at this. And the way our our division is set up, we still got a good chance of winning our division. So I'm not really worried because I saw some great things with the Cowboys, but I did see some bad things. Now, one bad thing I did see is we today we just it seems that we forgot that Zeke is one of the best running backs in the league. Zeke only touched the ball 14 times. Whatever reason, why this was the game plan, I have no idea. That was a big problem with me because everything was in shotgun. I mean, we threw, like I said, we threw the ball 57 times, but at the same time, we got away from our running game. And another thing I didn't see any play action. I didn't see a lot of play action passes or play action plays to that extent. I didn't see a lot of that. So again, our offense is good, but I just really wish I could see more of Mike McCarthy's stamp on this offense. And again, I mentioned this once before. I understand that we didn't want to reinvent the wheel, so we kept Kellen Moore around to kind of go with the offense that was already in place. But okay, Mike, we need you to step up. We need you to start making these changes or doing whatever needs to happen. Um, so I had a problem with Zeke not getting the ball, and I know we kept trying to throw the little out passes or whatever, but Zeke is known for running off tackles or up the middle. Probably you probably say, well, because they loaded the box again, but you still have to give Zeke the ball more than 14 times. And I never saw and didn't see Pollard in the backfield. I didn't see the two-headed monster. So again, I'm a little concerned about Kellen Moore's play calling. I mentioned once before, I think a lot of his plays are script. I could be wrong, but it's just we had opportunities. We had plenty of things that went wrong for us. I thought the time we drove downfield, we should have went for the touchdown. We ended up going for the field goal. I don't understand why we didn't push to get the touchdown. It just to me it just seems like this is some of Kellen Moore's play calling. Because personally, and believe me, I don't play the game. I don't know what the coaches are going through, but at the same time, I would have been trying to push to get in that end zone. Not only that, another problem I had with the offense is we had almost, I think it was 7 minutes left in the game in the fourth quarter. And instead of us running the clock with the run game and then throwing some passes, majority of our plays were pass plays. And sure enough, we saw what happened. I'm not sure if Kellen Moore wasn't aware of that. That's Russell Wilson on the other side or not. But you cannot leave Russell Wilson with 2 minutes, a little bit more than 2 minutes left in the game, because he would definitely make something happen. So I did have an issue with that. We didn't run the ball enough to run more of the clock down. I thought that was a big problem that I had. But again, we saw what happened when you leave Russell Wilson that much time on the clock. It made us have to play hurry up offense. But again, overall, we had to make some adjustments on our front line. We had to move Looney to guard. We moved Brandon Knight to the other tackle. We moved who was that? We moved who was that on the other tackle? Zach Martin the tackle. So we had some issues, but overall, man, we did good. We really did good. Personally, I think we're right there. We are right there. We're getting this thing to jail like a well-rounded team. Defense, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. Early in the game, it's just like so many blown coverages in that secondary. I have no idea what's going on in that secondary. Again, I personally think they're still trying to learn the defensive schemes that they're running. But you cannot leave these receivers that wide open the way we did. I understand they picked on Trayvon Diggs. He started off really, really rough. But later on in the game, I think about the second half, he started stepping up. But to allow those receivers to get behind our defense like that, that's just totally unacceptable. But again, like I say, I think we're still in that preseason mode, trying to iron out all the wrinkles. We're still trying to find our niche, and it's coming. It's coming. I see it. I'm telling you, we're that far away from being a complete team. And again, with the three teams we just played, these are Super Bowl contenders. These are Super Bowl contenders that we're playing. These quarterbacks for each one of these teams been around a while. Okay? And true enough, our quarterback been around a while, but we're under a new coaching regime. So it's going to take some time. But I can appreciate that we've been playing the games like we've been playing the games. We've been in all three of these games. We really have. So I'm not really worried. I'm not worried. I'm not. It'd be different if the score was 38 to 10. I would have a problem. In any one of these past three games, if the score was that bad, then I think we would have some problem. But you have to take time to think about, what we were up against these first three games. I understand we all want to come out and just take off and full sprint, but that's not going to be the case right now. But again, on the bright side of this thing, we have a very talented team. Uh, uh, Again, we also need to work on our secondary. We need to find our safeties. I don't know what we're going to do with our safety, but we need to figure that out. But what it does look like, we cannot depend on our defense. It's going to have to be our offense to put us in good situations. And again, like I said, it was a good game. And I said before this game was started, I said whoever scores the most touchdown wins the game due to the fact of both secondaries on both teams. Both of them are pretty under average, you know. So, I knew it was going to be a shootout. We just fell short. But overall, once again, I really think our game was a fairly decent game. It was enough. 31 points is enough to win a game. You know, we just can't give up so many points. That's my main problem. But I do see in the future. Now, when we play these Browns, this is going to be the measuring stick. Let's see how we play the Browns. I'm like I said, I'm not taking anything away from the Browns, but the Browns are not really that good. I mean, they're good, but I think they're not the caliber team as the last three games we played. So let's use that as a measuring stick. Then we got the New York Giants. Then I think we got the Cardinals on there somewhere. So let's not just throw the team away. Okay, guys, you guys, let's just stay patient. Let's continue to hang in there, and let's just see what happens. Okay. Big boo-boo by Tony Pollard dropping the ball. That hurt us. We missed a couple of field goals. That hurt us. A few penalties. That hurt us. So, we're trying to play on the run. We're trying to figure this thing on the run. That's what we're doing. So, again, overall, I think it was a good game. We had every opportunity to win the game, but we dropped the ball. But Dak has thrown over 400 yards in the last two games. But with that being said, we cannot forget about our running back. We have one of the best running backs in the league, and you cannot feed him. You cannot go through the game without feeding Zeke. You cannot do that. But like I said, overall, I'm okay with the loss. I'm okay with the loss because a lot of people thought we was gonna get blown out, and we was right there. So, you guys leave your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Um, I don't know. Like I said, just my opinion. I just report what I see from the game, and maybe you guys saw something a little bit different. But feel free to leave your comments down below. But like I said, don't give up on this team yet, because we right there. And big ups to Alden Smith. Big ups to Jordan Lewis. He came back. I saw some good things. I really did. I saw some good things. It came down to a nail biter. So anyway, I know it's kind of late, but I want to just give you a quick recap on the game. Again, we lost this one here, so we're 1-2. Like I said, we got a lot of football left, so let's just hang in there. For the haters, let them say what they say, but their time is coming too. You talk about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh came out playing Denver, and they played New York Giants. So Either you're gonna start fast and finish slow, or you're gonna start slow and finish fast. So there's a lot of football left, guys. So let's continue continue to support our team, and let's just see what happens. But I really feel that we're not far from being a really good team. Okay. So again, I want to say thank y'all for stopping by, and make sure you hit the like button and hit the notification button and share the video. But so let's get ready for next week, and we'll probably come back sometime this week, and we'll do a matchup against Cleveland Browns and see what it might look like and what we might expect to see. Okay. So anyway, like I always say, don't let them come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's continue to try to make this thing happen. Deuces.